And welcome to A Hunter's Guide. I am Ragnar, and I just lost my hat. I am here with my co-host, Wolf, and my sister, Aster. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How y'all doing? Alright. Today we have kind of a mashup of several different Japanese, and I think there's one or two Korean.
Yeah, we're pretty much the next two episodes. This episode and next week is gonna both be East Asian.
Yeah, it's gonna be East Asian themed. I really wish there were more like ghost stories and myths coming out of North Korea, because we really don't know much.
I mean, you're not gonna get shit out of North Korea.
True, but I mean, I feel like it would be kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's just any info you get out of there is just how badly they're treated.
True.
I'm pretty sure a monster would be a plus for them.
Oh my god, maybe we should send them a chupacabra.
Dude, hell yeah. It'll walk up in there like, why are y'all starving? What the fuck?
I mean, can't you tell all of their stores are literally fake?
Yeah. Just for tourists to look at and see, oh, food.
But before we get into all of the weird, spooky Eastern Asian stories, we're going to play a little game.
Yep.
Okay. Bathe in a bathtub full of glitter or constantly smell body odor that no one else can smell?
Glitter.
Glitter.
I do not want to smell some random BO for the rest of my life.
Do you know how badly that would interfere with everything in my life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'll take the glitter.
I'd be able to smell that fucker from like 2 miles away too, and ooh. Never brush your teeth again or have brown teeth.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never brush my teeth again.
Have brown teeth. Because that way I can just put like a coat over it. At least I know they're clean.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Would you rather get tackled by an NFL linebacker running at full speed or get attacked by a shark?
Okay, one's getting hit by a tank and the other one's just getting mauled to death by a sea bear. Fuck it, I'll go with the sea bear.
What? The NFL one.
NFL?
I have a fear of
You
being
want
in
to
the
get
ocean.
trucked?
I will be okay with that because being in the ocean and getting attacked by a shark is probably one of my biggest fears.
I just want the shark
Fair
just
enough.
for the scar.
Yeah,
probably
fuck
wouldn't
you.
live.
You'd survive.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, listen, who are you talking to?
I actually have pictures on my phone when I went to Ripley's Believe It or Not, and there was a guy that was attacked by a shark, and he did end up living. His wetsuit actually kept his body like together, intact. Yeah.
That's gonna be.
Yeah, I have pictures of
Holy
it.
shit.
I'll have to show you. Ripley's Believe It or Not is my favorite thing ever.
Alright. What you got?
Would you rather be unable to recognize anyone's face or erase the last 10 years from your memory?
Face the last 10 years.
Faces.
Last 10 years.
I already have enough bad memory. I have too many memory issues. I can't afford to lose another year.
So,
Too
10
much
years would be... Yeah, I already erased the last 10 years. At least that'd be enough to cover all my ex-boyfriends I had.
Yeah. Too much shit. Would you rather... Alright, the cat just having a fucking ball, man.
Going running
I
everywhere.
love that cat, though. Would you rather have a condition where if your cell phone ever runs out of battery, you die, or leave behind a trail of slime like a snail wherever you go?
What was the first one?
Have a condition where your cell phone if your cell phone ever runs out, you die. Like
if my battery percentage,
yeah, if your battery percentage hits 0,
but as long
die.
as I keep it charged, then I'm alive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I do that one.
Or leave behind a trail of
I'm good. I
snail
would not
slime.
leave. No.
Wherever you
Oh
go.
God, I don't even know. I don't even know for that one. Well, my phone never dies. My phone never fucking is dead. I'll have to go with my phone.
I'd go with the snail because my phone dies all the time.
I never let my phone hit 0, so I think I should be good.
I get close. It gets to like 5%.
Oh, it gets close, but I get close already to death.
Yeah.
Okay, would you rather spend every day on an airplane, or only be able to read out loud?
I'm an airplane mechanic. Put me on the airplane.
Read out loud.
I already read out loud.
Yeah.
That's my job for the podcast.
Yeah. Airplane mechanic, bro. Put me on the plane. I can make that shit last forever.
Okay. That was... Would you rather get trapped in a mine with 100 people for 5 days, or sit for 12 hours between two 400-pound people in a coach airline seat?
I'd rather not turn into a Wendigo. I'd go with the smushing.
I want a Wendigo case.
You'd be the Wendigo case.
No.
I'd sit between the 400-pound people. It's not like I don't already do it with my sister's wife.
See, I'm just gonna starve and I'm gonna get one guy to become a Wendigo just so I can use him to dig our way out.
Oh, you sadistic fuck. Oh my god. Wow. So you're gonna make somebody else go Donner Party.
And then I'm gonna just kill him when we get out.
Damn. That's cold-hearted.
It is cold, but you know what? So is the mine.
Oh god, I love the way you think. What you got?
I just did it.
Was that hard?
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah, it's
I
your
am
turn.
so retarded. Okay,
Yep.
Eat the contents of the nearest garbage can or drop 50 IQ points.
Like I got IQ in the first place.
Yeah, IQ.
Yeah.
I know the closest trash can, and that's the restroom.
Oh god, no.
There's nothing bad in there. Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind, never mind, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I already do that anyways.
Would you rather approach every old person you see, steal their cane, and run away laughing? Or wake up tomorrow not remembering who anyone else is?
Bro, give me them canes.
The cane.
Give me
The
them
cane.
canes. Give me them canes.
Dude, I don't even have to be dared. Let me just get the canes.
Like, boom, motherfucker, down!
From now on, I'm just doing it.
Okay. Would you rather have the theft alarm go off every time you leave a store, even though you didn't steal anything, or eat 3 pounds of solid butter in one sitting?
Butter, because I will get caught stealing every time.
Yeah, I'd go with the butter because I'd get
Just
caught.
knock it out. Just
Yeah.
knock it out.
Oh.
I'm gonna throw up anyway. I steal too much for that.
Yeah, me too, man.
I did that today.
You did?
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
Hell yes! Alright, Oh, no. Would you rather never find anything funny ever again, or be unable to learn anything ever again?
Never find anything
Funny.
funny. Then I wouldn't have to die laughing at everything he says.
No. I would choose the funny because of all my plans. Yeah. If I can't learn, we're fucked.
Yeah,
I
same
like
here,
learning
man.
about anything.
I'm still planning on learning
learning.
4 languages. I'm working on Finnish right now.
You know what? If I'm not focused on comedy as much, I'll probably learn even faster.
That's a little hard because even when you're not, trying to be funny, it's just the look the expression on your face, sometimes I just look at it and I'm going...
See, but we all chose the funny.
I know, and that's gonna suck.
We're gonna be a boring batch of group.
Huh?
We're gonna be a boring...
Was that even English? Hang on, back up.
We're gonna be a boring batch of people.
We're gonna be a boring batch of group?
I really try to combine a group and a batch of people. A batch of group.
See, me and you are gonna be running the majority of it. I'm leaving all the, like, negotiations to her because I'm pretty sure she can get anybody to agree to anything.
We haven't tested it.
Not yet, but I
How would
really
you do
want
that?
to.
I don't know. We have to test it somehow, though. Because so far, it seems I've been better at it out of the two of
True.
us.
I get
Yeah.
you to do everything I want. Sometimes.
That's because you're my sister.
Yeah, but even then, if you were really, really mad at me, I could probably still get you to do something.
Depends on how mad.
Not that far mad.
Okay, so would you rather be absolutely convinced you're in the center of a conspiracy theory that isn't true, or get a tattoo of a 6-pack of beer on your abdomen?
Okay, what kind of beer?
It's up to you.
Cool, I can get a 6-pack of Yingling just tattooed on my stomach.
I don't do needles.
All right, so you're going conspiracy. You're going beer.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm already living the conspiracy one, so we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather sing the national anthem at the Super Bowl without practicing beforehand, or be below average at everything? I would sing the national anthem.
Sing
Anthem.
The national anthem, yeah.
Also, I'll be on
I would
TV.
have a problem with that. I'd nail that shit.
I have no problem bombing it on TV. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
I'll do it on purpose.
Lose your sense of smell, or have a seizure every time you get a mosquito bite.
That's a lot of mosquito bites.
That would suck for anybody
I'd
who's in
lose my
Florida.
sense of smell. It's happened before. It's not a
Yeah.
big problem. I don't really don't have to smell what people...
Wait, how intense is a seizure?
I'm gonna go epileptic.
Like I am pissing myself.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So smell. I'm going smell.
Yeah.
It's happened to me, so...
Would you rather have your cell phone only be able to charge up to 10% for the rest of your life, max,
Fuck.
or just never hit puberty?
Never hit puberty.
I'd just go with the phone, dude. I can't. Oh, God, no.
I'm pretty sure if I never hit puberty,
Your
I'll
voice
live
must
longer.
have sounded weird when you didn't hit puberty.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
I sound like my sister.
I had a very high voice before I hit puberty.
My
sound like a man.
voice was very,
Squeaky?
No. It was monotoned, high-pitched.
I sound like a chick.
Dude, I hit puberty and everybody was like, what the fuck happened? How low did your balls drop? And I'm
No,
like,
every time I
"Oh."
answered the phone, they thought it was my mom.
Every time I answered the phone, they thought they were my female cousin.
Never hit puberty means I wouldn't get a period, right?
No periods, no pimples, no body hair.
Cool, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay. But also no sex drive.
Yeah.
And?
I'd be sad.
I'd be fucking
I was
depressed.
9 when I hit puberty.
I was 7.
I was 8.
I started early because my body was exposed to a lot of things too early.
Yeah.
I'm happy about it though.
Hey man, you talking to a dude who lost his virginity at 14.
I mean, I lost my virginity late, but I did things way younger.
18. But I did it with a 15-year-old.
I started experimenting at 4.
What the fuck were you doing it for? And
Experimenting?
was it with Legos?
No, it was with a chick who was 4 years older. She was more experimenting on me. It was great. And
I don't know how to respond.
And there's the guy who was also my age. That was not as great.
You know the shower head thing that girls do?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad walked on me doing that.
Oh. I ruined a pool once.
My parents have walked in on me having sex before.
My mom had to tell me to stop buying sex toys.
My dad burned all mine.
Yeah, I didn't have that issue. I still buy more.
I'm depressed. Just because of that. Nothing else. I just really want my fucking handcuffs back.
Well, are y'all ready to travel to Japan?
I'm out of here.
I want to go to South Korea.
Peace out, y'all.
Woo!
Alright, so this week in our array of subjects, we start with the famous Teke Teke. Common elements of the legend include that Teke Teke is the vengeful ghost, spirit, or onryo of a young woman or schoolgirl who fell on a railway line, which resulted in her being sliced in half by a train. Missing her lower extremities, she is said to walk on her hands or her elbows, making a scratching or Teke Teke sound as she moves. If an individual encounters Teke Teke at night, she will chase them and cut their body in half, often with a scythe, mimicking her own death and disfigurement. Outrunning her seems to be out of the option in this scenario. Hopefully you're covered in iron or salt to defend yourself till morning.
I just want to know how the fuck is she swinging a scythe if she has no, like... She's a fucking torso.
Yeah. Listen,
Like,
she's gotten good over the years with it.
She's a crawling, fucking tapping
You don't know how long she's
torso.
been a torso. She's had practice.
Did she learn how to pogo stick a fucking scythe?
I think she just got upper body strength from fucking God.
Okay, hear me out. If you're walking down the streets of, say, like, Shinjuku or Hokkaido, or like a rural area kind of like that, and you just see this bitch tapping on the ground, pogo sticking on a scythe, and she's just coming closer and closer to you. What the fuck is your instant response?
Run.
Hard.
Actually, my instant response would probably be fucking go punt.
Go!
Just see how far I can get her.
Probably a good distance.
We'll see. It depends how much running start I get.
Depends on how much force you just get right in the fucking...
I gotta hit her right at the right angle too.
Yeah.
Right. Good aim. That's the key.
Good aim. Good show.
Because if I get the head, I'm just gonna knock the head off. If I get the scythe, I'm gonna lose my foot.
Yeah, you'll be alright.
I mean, it'll hurt. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to use my other foot. Or I'm just gonna beat her with my foot.
Nah.
No, just pick it up and start beating her with it. Is this kicking or hitting? I don't know.
Yeah, I wish you had your own, didn't you? I'm beating you with mine.
One version of the story concerns a young woman known as Kashima Reikyo, which is said to have died when her legs were severed from her body by a train after she fell on the tracks. According to some sources, the Kashima Reiko story predates that of Teke Teke, maybe giving her another name through history. The legless spirit of Kashima Reiko is said to haunt bathroom stalls, asking occupants if they know where her legs are. If a questioned individual replies with an answer that Kashima does not find acceptable, she will rip or cut their legs off. Not very ideal.
So wait, does she discriminate between like the men's bathroom and the women's bathroom? Because
the men's bathroom would be a lot more interesting.
Well, yeah, but in either one, you're just like you're walking in, you're sitting on the john, and this fucking thing just like creeps under the door, like you want to play. You're fucking like twitching. And
I'm pretty sure every
tapping and
guy's just
shit.
sitting there like, am I getting blown right now?
Ugh. That'd be a nasty fucking blowjob.
Well, listen, we don't know how many stars this bitch got. Individuals may survive the encounter by replying that her legs are on the Meishin Expressway, or by responding with the phrase Kamen Shinin Ma, or Mass Death Demon, which may be the phonetic root of Kashima's name, giving it the sort of same effect as learning a demon's true name and gaining control over them. The legend of Kashima Reiko has been described as a bathroom-centric variation of Teke Teke, and some versions of the legend state that when an individual learns of Kashima's story, she will appear to them within 1 month. So sorry about that if this is your first time hearing of her.
That'd really suck for like a co-ed bathroom. Like at a dorm.
Yeah.
That fucking
She just goes stall
sucks.
to stall.
Yeah, or shower to shower.
Or urinal to urinal.
Oh, no.
So although with more info on this girl, you might be able to take care of the source and salt and burn her body, because not only do you know your name or her name, but you know a good area where she probably died.
True. The main part is going to be finding her grave. If she has one.
True. I mean,
If she's cremated already, then you're kind of boned.
yeah, I mean, Teke Teke is kind of a strange case, especially if there's 2 variations. There could be multiple Tekes.
Multiple ways to take it down.
Or just multiple you have to deal with.
Please no. Well, I found something that it's a little strange with the Teke Teke. Whenever it kills its victim and it suffers the same fate as her, as soon as you salt and burn her body, that soul is also freed.
Interesting. So whoever she kills is bound to her.
Yeah, it's kind of like a progenitor vampire. You kill him, every vampire he's ever turned dies with him.
That is interesting.
Yeah, but finding progenitor vampires is probably the most hard and difficult thing to do. So, yeah, good luck to anybody that tries.
So is that just with her, or is that any kind of Onryo?
I think it's only with her, because I haven't really read many cases of similar circumstances, like victims dying and them reappearing as the same thing that killed them.
Fair.
I don't know.
I know, like,
there are probably others in like different mythology, though.
I know the Grudge and her son tend to attempt.
Yeah, they're both shitheads.
The little kid with the meowing. That shit creepy.
Yeah, because that's what I want to hear while I'm in the shower, kid.
Just a giant hiss opening the door to see a fucking bright white child at my foot.
Meow. Meow. Listen, Mew.
No, what got me was the fucking, like, when it zoomed in on his face and it was him doing the cat screech.
I swear to God, that kid fucking disgusts me. It's not even a subtle disgust. It's just a seething. Ugh.
No, see, if I saw either of them, it would be the Scary Movie version where I just beat the shit out of them out of fear.
Yeah, throws him down some stairs.
Oh god. Okay, so is that all we have on Teke Teke?
Yeah.
Okay. So next up we have a closest neighbor of Teke we call Slit Mouthed. Kushika Onna was a woman who was mutilated during her life, with her mouth being slit from ear to ear. In some versions of the story, Kuchisake Onna was the adulteress's wife or a mistress of a samurai during her life. As punishment for her infidelity, her husband sliced the corners of her mouth from ear to ear. Other versions of the tale include that her mouth was mutilated during a medical or dental procedure, that she was mutilated by a woman who was jealous of her beauty, or that her mouth is filled with numerous sharp teeth. After her death, the woman returned as a vengeful spirit or onryo. As an onryo, she covers her mouth with a cloth mask, often specified as a surgical mask, because she lives in the COVID era now.
Yeah. I mean, every picture I've seen of this thing, it just looks like a nurse, which is disturbing.
I mean, now she really just blends in with fucking COVID. But
yeah, just walking around with a fucking surgical mask.
But to be fair, in Japan and all that kind of Asian area, they often wear a mask anytime they even have a cold.
Yeah.
So, in some cases, she actually wears a hand fan or a handkerchief to cover her mouth.
Yeah.
Or maybe even just a scarf. Just anything that would look natural to cover her mouth.
Yeah.
She also carries a sharp instrument with her, which has been described as a knife, a machete, a scythe, or a large pair of scissors. Pretty much whatever she can get her hands on, I guess.
Large pair of scissors.
I'm imagining the fucking scissors from,
I'm imagining, like, garden shears.
Oh, no, I'm imagining the...
Oh, the ones from, Agame Kakil?
Yeah.
Yeah. Giant-ass pair of scissors that can cut through anything. What the fuck?
She is said to ask potential victims if they think she is attractive, often phrased as "watashi kire," which translates to "am I pretty" or "am I beautiful?" If the person answers no, she will kill the person with her weapon. If the person answers yes, she will reveal her mutilated mouth. She will then repeat her question or ask "koro demo," which translates to "even with this" or "even now." And if the person responds with no or screams in fright, she will kill the person with her weapon. If the response is yes, she will slice the corner of the person's mouth from ear to ear, resembling her own disfigurement, but leaving you with, a pulse.
Time out. That's what you were asking me.
I was gonna
all
jump
those
you.
Times.
I was gonna jump on you.
You son of a bitch.
I was gonna attack you at some point.
What the fuck?
You did not answer me.
I don't know Japanese.
All I said was you need to answer yes or no.
I wasn't about to fall into a trap.
Fuck you. I was gonna attack you either way.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
I was just gonna whack you with a pillow.
Anyway, this motherfucker, swear to God.
I spent like 5 minutes just yelling at him.
Watashi kire.
Watashi kire.
I'm not falling into that fucking trap, you dickhead.
I didn't even get to the fucking koro demo.
Oh my God. It's the dumbest shit ever.
I could see you wanting to answer but not knowing what to say.
Oh my God, man.
An individual can survive an encounter with Kuchisake Onna by using one of several methods. In some versions of the legend, Kuchisake Onna will lead the potential victim alone if they answer yes to both of her questions, although in other versions she will visit the individual's residence later that night and or murder the person while sleeping. Other survival tactics include replying to Kuchisake Onna's question by describing her appearance as average, giving the individual enough time to run away, distracting her by giving her or throwing money or hard candies, particularly the kind of candy known as beko ame, made of caramelized sugar, in her direction, as she will stop to pick them up, or by saying the word pomade 3 times.
You just gotta throw candy at this bitch and she'll go away?
No, she gets distracted. All of these just give you time to run.
What the fuck?
In South Korea, the spirit is known as the Red Masked Woman. If you say no, she slits your throat. If you answer yes, she cuts your mouth, giving you a Glasgow smile to match hers.
Yeah. Yeah, the slit mouth ear to ear is Glasgow smile. It's the same thing that the fucking Joker has. And, well, okay, more specifically Heath Ledger Joker. But, this thing it's a Halloween-centered urban legend from Japan, roughly 1200 to 800 years ago in the Heian period. And it is one of the most fucked up stories I've ever read about. And they even got a quote from the husband when he gave her the Glasgow smile. He shouted at her and said, "Who will think you are pretty now?"
A tap.
Dude, that's... He gave no fucks. He went straight in and he was like, you cheated on me? I'ma mark you.
I mean, to be fair, for the time, that's cutting her loose easy.
Yeah. He could have just straight up killed her.
That's what often happened. Especially with a samurai wife.
Ooh. Do not piss off a samurai. Especially if he's your husband. And I also just want to point out that Japan is widely known for the number of frightening ghost stories that have come out of there.
Oh my god, they have so fucking many.
And some of those are fucking nightmare stories, dude. It's like people are recounting being at Auschwitz during World War II.
Like, I don't understand how much energy Japan has to have so many spirits or curses that just fill it. I mean, it's such... Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
But it's also such a small fucking place compared to the rest of the world.
I'm gonna say it's because of Mount Fuji. That is the key component to triggering the entire ring of fire.
I mean, yeah, that could be it. Because, I mean, they got curse after curse after curse on every street block.
They are fucked till 10 ways till Sunday.
I honestly don't know how it's habited.
I don't either.
I feel like when they first got to that island, it was inhabitable. I think they would just force themselves to be able to survive it.
Or they just killed off everything else that was there.
And now every time they die, they join the fucking army.
Yeah. Ain't that a fucking nightmare?
Now, gaps were originally thought to connect this world to the next, sort of giving a window to both sides. One spirit has been known for taking advantage of these gaps and pulling people through. Tsukima Onna, aka the girl in the gap. She's not without variations, however. Some tales also tell of Tsukima Otoko, the gap man. Depending on the story, Tsukima Otoko and Tsukima Onna can be interchangeable, but one variation goes as follows. The ordinary places people live are full of innumerable gaps. In those gaps resides Tsukima Otoko, and it's said that if you happen to meet his gaze, he will drag you off to a different dimension. You will never be able to return home again. In other cases, someone will suddenly approach you from behind and say, "Let's play hide and seek." You must hide, but when Tsukima Otoko finds you, he will drag you off to another world. In stories exclusive to Tsukima Otoko, it's said that the middle of his forehead, the area between his brows, has been smashed open. No reason has ever been given as to why. In other versions, Tsukima Onna likes to hide in different areas of the house. One hot summer's day, a young man was watching TV at home alone. It was just past 1 a.m, and he suddenly felt thirsty, so he made his way into the dark kitchen. Light from the living room filtered in, so he was able to see well enough without turning the lights on. He grabbed a can of beer from the fridge, closed the door, and then he saw it. A woman standing in the 10-centimeter gap between the fridge and the wall. He screamed, and the woman disappeared. After that, the young man avoided using the kitchen at night.
Why is it always these dumb motherfuckers? Like, oh, I need to go get some water. Like some lazy asshole. And he's just like, fucking shits himself and then goes back to what he was doing. Just avoids the area of where he saw it. Like that's gonna make it better.
He's trying his best, man. It's not much, but that's his best.
Leave. Now. Just go.
As we can see from the above Tsukima Onna story, she has various methods of attack. Sometimes it's left up to the listener's imagination what she does with her victims, but often she keeps them contained to their house, unable to leave her behind, or she takes them off to another dimension entirely. Colleagues or friends who visit the victim will find them fading away, unable to leave to buy food, and not having moved or exercised since the last time anyone saw them. Only a husk of a human remains, and unfortunately, if you happen to see Tsukima Onna on your visit as well, she might transfer herself to you like a virus, and you'll find your apartment haunted next.
Fun. I kind of want a new roommate.
Yeah, she's paying rent, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
she can live in there.
So how to deal with her? As if often the case with yokai in urban legends, you can't. Not really. You can cover all the gaps in your house with packing tape, but it's not a very practical way to live. Nor is it guaranteed that you'll seal every single crack.
Yeah.
She can appear in the tiniest areas that the human eye might easily miss, and it ultimately amounts to putting a plaster or a knife wound, it amounts to putting plaster on a knife wound. You might succeed in covering it, but it's still festering away under the surface, threatening to break free and bleed all over the floor at any moment. Some have suggested that you can lure Tsukima Onna to another house, although no successful method has ever been given. Some versions of the tale mention that seeing her is enough for her to start haunting you, but if you think inviting your friends around to get her off your case will help, beware. She generally won't move on until the person she's haunting is already dead. In the case they ask to play hide and seek, which is what made her popular, say no and let her move on to somebody else. Saying yes is a death sentence.
Yeah. And the only thing that I found that I didn't really hear you mention was that the girl in the gap, whenever she finds you after hide and seek, she transports you to hell.
Yeah. The other dimension is often thought to be hell.
Yeah.
And
why is it always hell though? Why can't it just be like
Wonderland?
Sunshine and rainbows?
I mean, you really don't know. I mean, she's just playing a game, right?
What kind of fucked up game is that?
Just taking you to paradise, bro.
If I find you, I'ma teleport you somewhere nice and toasty. Yeah.
Also, when we say tiniest gaps or biggest gap, like, she can not only fit in your doorway, but she can also fit in the crack in the floorboard that's not even a centimeter wide.
Good lord. She could fit in my ass crack.
Literally anywhere. If you look in the mirror and you see a crack between your eye and your eyelid, you're fucked. She could be right there.
Oh, fuck that.
And just because you can make eye contact with her without realizing it too, if she's that small.
Damn. That's oof. I don't even know what I would do with that, man.
At that point, you just give up.
Yeah. I'd just be like, you know what? Fuck it. Just take me.
I mean, it sounds like the key is really just getting out of the house.
That might work.
Yeah. Just never go back in the house. I'm out. Bye. Like, if you come home and suddenly I can no longer move or get out of the house, drag my ass outside.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure all I need is vitamin D at that point. I'm fucking dying here.
That sunlight.
Photosynthesis.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we have the story of the man from Taured. It begins quite specifically in many sources with a hot day in July 1954. On that particular day, a man was said to have arrived at Haneda Airport, known also as Tokyo International Airport. This man has been described as a Caucasian-looking with a beard. Whilst his primary language is said to have been French, it has been reported that he spoke Japanese and many other languages as well. The sequence of events that differs according to which version of the story one encounters. In one version, this man hands over his passport to be stamped, and the Japanese immigration officer notices something strange. Whilst the passport looking authentic, the country where it was issued, Taured, was recognized as non-existent either by the officer or one of their colleagues, indicating that man should be taken away for interrogation. In other version, the man mentioned that he was from Taured, and when the immigration officer did not believe him, he showed them his passport. The next part of the story details the man trying to convince the immigration officers that Taured does indeed exist. According to the traveler, Taured was located between France and Spain and had by then been in existence for 1,000 years. When shown a map, the man pointed to the area occupied by the Principality of Andorra and was puzzled as to why this country was called Andorra on the map. Both sides refused to give in. The Japanese officers insisted that Taured did not exist, and the traveler argued otherwise. Eventually, the man was held by the officers as they were suspicious that he might be some kind of criminal. They brought him to a nearby hotel for the night. Whilst they conducted their investigation to ensure that the man did not escape during the night, 2 guards were placed outside his room. The next morning, when the officers went to the man's room, they realized that he had simply vanished, as there were no signs of his escape. Additionally, all of his personal documents, which may serve as evidence for the story's validity, has apparently disappeared as well.
So, okay, he just completely, like, wham bam bingo bam fucking Houdini'd them motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Bro, time travelers always have, like, a watch or a device or something where they can just go, go.
I mean, but the strange part is that everything in the police station also disappeared with him.
He might have, like, a teleportation thing. Like, he just teleported to the evidence locker in the police station, grabbed your shit, and then got the fuck out.
I mean, maybe. I mean, again, you don't know if he's a time traveler, dimension hopper, just fucking...
You never know, man.
Nothing. One of the most notable explanations for this incident is that the man from Taured had somehow passed through a parallel dimension by accident and ended up at Hyundai Airport. It has been suggested that, based on this explanation, there is a parallel Earth which is similar to ours, with the exception that the location called Andorra here is known as Taured over there. Another suggestion is that the man was a time traveler from the future, though this interpretation is arguably more problematic than the one supposing interdimensional travel. Either way, they sound complicated as shit.
They sound like it takes a lot of theoretical physics, astrophysics, and physics just to understand that shit.
A lot of math.
Yeah, lots and lots of math that I will never have the time to give a flying fuck about to learn.
Either way, the man was lost as shit and confused the hell out of all these officers before disappearing again. Likely dragged back by some sort of timekeepers or dimension police or something.
Bro, you didn't just get bamboozled once. You got bamboozled twice. I bet all of those officers just felt like the ultimate jackasses. They were like, what the fuck?
I mean, maybe he cleaned up his own mess. Maybe someone else had to intervene. There is no real knowing. Because it sounds like he didn't know what the fuck was going on.
It sounded like he was just as confused as they were. Like, I'm pretty sure he might have just accidentally stumbled into, interdimensional portal, a wormhole, something like that.
Which is not too much unheard of.
No, it's not, but...
The cleanup is what gets people.
Yeah. How the fuck did he do that?
I'm not convinced he did it. I'm convinced someone came up and cleaned up that fucking rift.
That makes sense.
Now the real question, who cleaned it up? What, could have been a god? Could have been a team of travelers?
Celestials?
Porcupines?
What? Huh?
Squirrels.
The gray squirrels.
I knew it.
It's the Nazi squirrels.
I knew it. They just got like a whole fucking human disguise that they just fill with squirrels.
Hey Bob, how are you today?
You got any more on this case?
Oh my god. No, you pretty much covered it.
Alright. So now we got getting onto dokkaebi, which are different from ghosts called gwisen in Korean, in that they are not formed by the death of a human being, but rather by the spiritual possession of an inanimate object, such as old discarded household tools like brooms or objects stained with human blood. The physical appearance of a dokkaebi is presented in many different ways and has varied by different time periods, but they have always been depicted as fearsome and awe-inspiring. The most common depiction of them is based on ancient roof tiles that with dokkaebi patterns. Different versions of the dokkaebi mythology assign different attributes to them. In some cases, they are considered harmless but nevertheless mischievous, usually playing pranks on people or challenging wayward travelers to a Syrium or Korean wrestling, pretty much, for the right to pass, kind of like one of those troll bridge stories. Dokkaebi are extremely skilled at wrestling and cannot be beaten unless their right side is exploited. I don't know why their right side is so...
So what I'm hearing is send the sumo after them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotcha.
Absolutely. In other tales, dokkaebi only have one leg, so one should hook their leg and push them to win.
So you're just like hopping around on one fucking leg the whole time.
Really good leg, though.
Oh my god. That dude's gotta have the calves of a god, or the calf of a god.
Of a demon.
Even more disgusting.
Dokkaebi fire is a glimmering light or a tall blue flame that herald the appearance of dokkaebi. Dokkaebi possess magical items such as dokkaebi hat called the dokkaebi gamtu, which grants the wearer the ability of invisibility, and the dokkaebi magic club called the dokkaebi bangamangi, which can summon things and act functionally as a magic wand. Dokkaebi like buckwheat jelly, sorghum, and red bean rice cake, mashed sorghum, and the drinks. So in dokkaebi gosa, there are food with dokkaebi that dokkaebi like, kind of like a shrine offering.
What the fuck kind of foods?
I said dokkaebi so much.
Yeah. Okay. So interesting.
I'm not even done.
Interesting thing that I found about them. They're basically the representation of goblins in Korean folklore.
Yeah.
That's ew.
Mm-hmm. It is believed that dokkaebi have immense supernatural powers, can bring good harvests, big catches, and great fortunes to humans, and are defenders against evil spirits. Depending on the region's traditional folklore, some traditional practices are held to appeal to dokkaebi to bring good luck to humans, and other practices are done to chase away dokkaebi, who are thought to be the causes of bad luck that brings fires and contagious diseases. In Jeju Island, the Durin gut healing ceremony for mental illness is said to drive away dokkaebi from the patient, similar to driving away the bad energy from a person.
There's a lot of books that I've found that are that have like dokkaebi in them. One of them is actually a romance TV series in Korea called Guardian the Lonely and Great God.
Okay.
Yeah. But I also found that if you want to end a dokkaebi's immortality, give it a human bride. And an anemic Grim Reaper is forced by bizarre circumstances to become his housemate, and a girl destined to die claims to be the dokkaebi's bride.
I'm very intrigued by that.
Yeah.
One problem, though. He's gay.
Well, I mean, again, this thing was an object of worship to some.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And like a
pestering
cockroach,
nuisance.
Yeah, to others. And sometimes, it'd give you good fortune or it'd bring you bad. It's the same way with fucking gremlins. Or hobgoblins or fairies. They all have a good side and a bad side. Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, absolutely. That reminds me of how like a lot of I want to say the Irish. they like fear.
Why is it always the Irish?
They either fear or hate fairies, while most of Europe fucking loves fairies.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Celtic mythology has the most fairies in it.
Oh yeah.
Both Scottish and Irish.
I'm not surprised by that.
It's hilarious. All of them are just like, oh, we don't want to deal with them little bastards. They're too fucking annoying.
There's a lot of folklore music on it too.
Oh, yeah, but most of that music doesn't come out until they're all hammered.
And it's pretty much all just, fuck fairies.
Oh, fuck them up, stomp them out, burn the junkers out.
Next up we have, sorry if I just tapped the mic.
Is this thing on?
Beep, beep, beep. A yeongno. Yeongno? Yeongno. Yeongno?
It's like watching Dory from fucking Finding Nemo try to speak whale.
Listen, alright, there's a whole play that has this creature as like its centerpiece.
Are you serious?
That goes on once a year. Yeah.
Holy shit.
A yeongno is a fallen celestial dragon desperate to get back into the good graces of the celestial bureaucracy, or back into heaven, pretty much. The typical task is for a yeongno to eat 100 corrupt court officials before it will be admitted back to heaven. It generally looks like a large serpentine small horned dragon with a horse-like mane, wearing the clothing and hat of a high court official.
God damn, so he just looks fancy as fuck all the time.
Yeah, except his fucking image in the play is always this fucking anteater looking gold creature.
Bro, make the man look dope as shit.
I mean,
give him the red pimp suit. You know?
I mean, he is a dragon after all. Come on.
Yeah, he gotta look good. The man is a dragon. One of the most powerful beings in the entire fucking universe. Make him look good.
A yeongno begins its existence as Imuji, a lesser serpentine dragon which inhabits rivers and lakes. After 1,000 years, Imujis can ascend to heaven, watching the skies until they acquire a Yeoji, a star fallen from heaven which can grant wishes.
Pronunciation here, man. It's fantastic. I love it. Keep it going, man. Come on.
You gotta see how many vowels is in that, man. There's like 8 vowels in there.
Jesus Christ.
And Imuji also wishes to ascend to become a Yeong, a celestial dragon. The ways of celestial bureaucracy are myriad and strange, and while all new Yeongs are welcomed, it is possible to make enough missteps as to be cast out of heaven, banished from the celestial realm, and demoted to a yeongno, still greater than a Muji, but far less than a Yeong. Starting as a water worm, then ascending to sky dragon before falling to earth, a yeongno is equally at home in any terrain. The only reason it does not fly back to the celestial realms with the other Yeong dragons is because it is exiled, not because it can't. Like, literally, it can walk in, but he knows it's wrong.
So, okay, why are most East Asian, or mainly Asian dragons always in, like, rivers or oceans?
Because of them, that is, like, ultimate power.
Okay, yeah, I get that, but most dragons you see in other mythology have wings and they're just flying and roaming through the skies.
But they don't
and
survive
sticking
off
to
water as
mountains.
much.
Yeah.
To them, water is their source of life.
Alright, yeah. They
Returning...
do get a lot of their food from the ocean.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Even today.
Yeah.
Returning to the waterways of the Muji is also possible, but something it considers beneath its station, fallen though it is. Could you imagine being fucking sent out of a place and thinking you're still better than an alternate option that isn't that bad?
God. Can I get a substitute?
A yeongno can change the color of its scales to match its surroundings, from the green of the river to the blue of the sky to the brown of the earth. When angry, such as when interrogating a wicked yangban, it likes to adopt the golden shades of a tiger. In the lands of the Yeongno, a yangban is a minor a minor noble and court official who has been appointed to office and possibly elevated to the nobility if they weren't already from it on the basis of scholarly examinations. Judges, petty bureaucrats, and high court officials may all be yanbans. A yeongno is tasked with eating 100 wicked yanbans. After that, this community service, it may be readmitted to the celestial realm. At this point, I would love to summon down pretty much 100 of these guys.
Can we please?
I see no downside.
Can I get an amen?
A yeongno, when sent back to Earth, is issued a magic flute. Playing this flute allows it to take humanoid form to better move away about society and make inquiries about corrupt judges, dangerously incompetent public officials, malicious courtiers, and worst of all, chui bali, embezzlers of public funds.
Why does this sound like fucking Tommy from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers when he got the fucking green dragon flute? Like, am I wrong?
I mean, I guess. For all I can really think about is the fucking dog from All Dogs Go to Heaven. He just comes back down just to fucking fix shit.
Okay, yeah.
Playing only half the flute tune will leave the yeongno in the form of a bibi, a dragon-headed humanoid.
Ooh.
Pretty hot, bruh.
You would fuck a chick with a dragon head?
I'd be intrigued.
Okay.
You saying you wouldn't fuck an alien? Just to say you fucked an alien?
Okay, depends on how, like, humanoid they look.
It's got the human body.
Maybe. Maybe.
Bag overhead.
Yeah. Facing pillow.
Yeah, there's ways around this, right? There are ways.
There are ways.
If you do it wrong, you're gonna come out a furry, though.
Oh God. Why? Why would you bring that? Why would you add that in? Why?
I gotta hit you with the truth.
You're a dick.
You love it. While a yeongno is judge, jury, and executioner for wicked yangbans, if they throw themselves on its mercy, they may plead for their lives. Those with large families, particularly yangban who are great-grandparents, have an easier time. It is also possible to lie for a while. A yeongno is at least 1,000 years old and correspondingly wise. Wicked yangbans tend to be very skilled liars, which is why they run so much shit.
Yeah.
In most lands with good laws, it is illegal to consume the flesh of humans and other sentient beings. This poses a problem for the yeongno tasked with consuming wicked yangbans. The workaround is for the yeongno to play another tune on its flute and turn the yangban into a delicious and legal pig.
Do all these motherfuckers just have magic flutes and they fly around just playing tunes at each other like a fucking epic rap battle?
Dude, it sounds intense, bro. They must be some pretty good flute players. In lands where it is also illegal to eat pig, yeongnons turn their yangbans into ducks instead.
Okay, so some are turning them into pigs, some are turning them into ducks, some are probably turning them into goats, some are probably turning them into fish. These motherfuckers...
They probably taste better, too.
This is fucking ridiculous, man.
Listen, long pig is not as good as bacon.
Nothing is as good as bacon.
Listen, given the option, I'd turn them into pigs anyway. Either way.
Yeah. Give me all the bacon. Bring me that ass.
If you're on its bad side, then you need to convince a hunter as well why they should defend you. Because honestly, I don't see anybody ever defending you if a yangban even or a yeongno once you dead.
No, bro, you on your own at that point.
Like, I'm pretty sure everybody's on the yeongno side.
Yeah. You done fucked yourself.
You got anything else you want to add?
Don't go around pissing off Eastern Asian dragons. Very, very much not a good idea. And if you do run into one, treat it with the utmost respect because it can and will completely and utterly annihilate you.
Be a nice story to tell in the afterlife.
Hey man, how'd you die? I got fucking incinerated by a dragon, man.
Dude, for real? I just got fucking hit by a car. Lucky.
Oh my god, lucky?
Dude, how many people get to say that?
I wouldn't say that's lucky
You
though.
you got to meet a dragon?
It's not the point.
Listen, the last person to see a dragon is way over there, and he's 4,000 years fucking dead.
4,000 years dead. Yo, he's not dead. He extra dead.
Alright, well, that's all I got
Out of everything or just for that one?
for this episode.
Oh, wow.
So,
Oh my god. Part 2 coming next week.
alright, so that's all we have for this week. So follow us on Instagram at a.hunters.guide or hd.ragnar. Send in some questions, suggestions, tips, and stories of your own to our email at ahuntersguide@yahoo.com. Send us some donations at our Patreon or PayPal at ahuntersguide. Proceeds go to equipment and more merch for you. We have shirts and more posted to our pages, but send us requests for what else you people want. Check out our website at pod.co/a-hunters-guide. Join us next week when we cover our next horror. Hunters, signing out.